A Chicago police officer risks his own life running into a burning building and rescuing a woman and her 5 children. And tonight, his parents have told us exclusively that their son, Ed Layton, was himself rescued by a police officer from an apartment fire when he was just 4 years of age. ABC 7's Michelle Gallardo here now with this fascinating story. Michelle?
Revy, Officer Layton's parents still call their son and daughter every year on the day of the fire that destroyed their home back in 1985. Today, upon hearing that this time it was their son who ran into a burning building to help others, they could not help but think back to that terrible day.
I was just caught up in the moment, and I didn't really think. I think my mom's going to kill me for that.
When police officer Edward Layton ran into a burning West Side building this morning, he did so without thinking about his own personal safety. His sole purpose was to help those inside get out of harm's way, among them a mother and her 6 children.
I was just happy that the officer came in because I just got off the phone with 911 and someone came and I hadn't heard the fire truck. So I felt like he was just riding past and he stopped in. It was a big help.
What Officer Layton failed to mention is that when he was just 4 years old, he and his then 6-year-old sister were saved from their burning apartment by 2 Chicago police officers.
Something in the kitchen caught fire, and they were trapped in a front bedroom. The babysitter managed to get out and get help, but the kids were trapped.
Layton was just a block away when he got the call about today's fire. When firefighters arrived several minutes later, he directed them to the back of the building, where they proceeded to rescue a 50-year-old woman and her 21-year-old son.
Hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up a little bit. You got people trapped. These guys hear it. It's a good, their information was vital for us to making these rescues.
The Laytons lost everything in their 1985 fire, and while their son doesn't remember the experience, they believe it contributed to his actions today.
When he signed on to be a police officer, that's exactly what he signed up for, to save and protect. So, and it's exactly what he's doing.
That he is. And the good news is that even the 2 people that Officer Layton couldn't personally help were rescued, and though briefly hospitalized, are now home and doing well. And of course, Officer Layton's parents tell us in quotes that they are button-popping proud, and they do hope that his buddies at the 10th District don't give him too much flack for that baby picture.
Very cute.